So one of the things I love about the way Yamaha does things is they regularly have software updates that include new plugins, and you get those plugins automatically. You get the updates without having to purchase them. So, and the last update we had included the Bricasti Y7 Reverb, which people have been carrying around Bricastis for a long time. I know you're a regular Bricasti user.
Absolutely.
And now you've got a Bricasti Reverb built into the console, which I'm excited about. I know you're excited about it. A lot of people are ecstatic about. Talk a little bit. I know you've been able to mess with it quite a bit already. Talk about what you're using it for and how much you like it.
Absolutely, and I was super excited to see this come out because this is something that I use in the studio quite a bit in plug-in form, and I always will try to use these on the road whenever I can. But typically when you're using them on the road, you might be really lucky to get 3 units, right? And they're, in my opinion, one of the finest reverbs available. They do everything well. They do a great room. They do great, super lush halls and plates, and chambers are out of this world. So I was stoked to find out that I could have a whole bunch of these in one space. And my go-to for this typically is the Studio A. And Studio A is like a small, short verb, kind of an early reflection sort of situation. Great on snares, great on anything that you would send to it, really. It's almost like a doubler in such a short verb. But typically how I will run verbs is I will do a room, a hall, a plate, a mono, either plate or chamber, something really long, and a couple of delays and like a doubler. So what I'm doing is I'm mixing a bunch of different sources into the same verbs. And that's kind of how it was in the olden days, I suppose, when you had a studio with a plate or a chamber, and maybe one or both or something like that. But it just sort of glues everything together a little bit. And I have been blown away with these. The first thing I did is I pulled a real Bricasti off the shelf and A-B'd these, and they're very, very close. It's really remarkable.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Can you play me some of the stuff you've been doing?
Yeah, sure. So this is the Studio A, and this is just a sample of drums. And I've got this on snare and the toms. And that's without. You can see it's just a really short room. And then I also have I've got a hall going here that I'll send snare to as well. Sounds like that. And then when you mix them together, you get that nice glue of the both, and there's nothing you can't send a Bricasti reverb on. It does everything incredibly well.
That's great. Have you used it on vocals?
Absolutely, yeah. The plates especially, they're so rich. I love it. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.